Alright, this is William Sunstrider. Today we're going to look at 69 plot, medium-sized plot garden, a single layer garden for evil magma peas. And one of the problems recently that we've been having is that other construction videos are using something called, what's that mat called? A shaman rug. Using shaman rug, and also there's another rug that works is the cobweb rug, but they come out of packs and they're difficult to get, so I wanted to try to find something that would work as a substitute. And what I did find was this gold blossom rug in the bazaar. The gold blossom rug is not as easy to work with, and I'll show you why. Because by itself it does not like to overlap easily by itself. So what has to happen is you have to kind of force it into place. Let me reset that here. Kind of messed things up. Okay. So what we're going to do is you have to do some workaround glitch work to get things set just right. We'll set a couple of tatami mats here. And we need to set these end to end. And then what we do is we take this end right here and we move it just right until it's touching the edge of this rug. Okay? And then one of the things I like about this mat is that it has this symmetry going both directions, which makes it a lot easier to line up in your garden, and I'll show you that here shortly. So I'm going to move this over just so that it looks like those two patches are overlapping. You see how the same patterns overlap? They overlap perfectly. Move this over. There. Let's take it over to here. We'll move this over. Put it right here. Now, a lot of these other videos say you have to have like 13 shaman rugs. You can do that with 13 rugs, but the thing is that it's really, they're just keeping you from having to move things too many times or to shift the rugs over. You can get away with it with 5 or 6 rugs, doing it without it. Move this over, move it back just so it touches right there. Good. Right, move my tatamis. Now when I move my long blue runner here, those all move together, just like so. I should go over the list of materials. I do apologize. I've got 6 golden blossom rugs, 2 long blue runners, 2 tatami mats. Eventually we'll use this blue trim rug, 2 crates, and the large watcher rug. All these materials are easily accessible in the bazaar, better than other stuff. So we'll take this and we will want to line up the center of these rugs. Kind of center it up in the room as best you can. Middle rug right there. Kind of look at your fireplace to see, because it's in the middle of the room, and that's pretty well aligned with the fireplace right there. So we're going to use that as our center, our starting center, and we're going to lay down some medium sized soil. Now I will periodically pause the video to save time as far as the animation goes, but I placed 3 plots here side by side. One of the things that's important to note is that when I move this long blue runner back and forth, you don't always get to just move it straight to the side. Sometimes, because it thinks that there's an object there, sometimes you have to move it over here and then move it back to where you want it. Now we're going to want, move it again, try it again. Going to want to have 7 plots going across. The actual dimensions of the plots will be from top to bottom 3, 4, and this is in the width 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and that total will give you exactly 69 plots. So I'm going to lay down some more plots and I will pause here. Okay, I've got those placed. I'm going to move my runner again. I do recommend that you only expose the number. Let's say I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 2 more. If you were to move this over further, one of the things you'll notice is that this, you see how it has a tendency to jump around a bit, trying to determine where it is. Sometimes you can cast and get the wrong spot, so I recommend that you only move it over as far as the number of plots that you need. Keep it tight. Okay, now I'm going to, what I want to do is create 2 more rows of 7. I'm going to line that up. I'm going to put a row across here and a row across the top. I'm just going to do this real fast, pause the video. Okay, here I've planted 3 more. Move this up. Oops, too close. Move this up. Move this back down here. Got a couple more. We got that side created. Now all I'll do is take this, twist it around, and line it up, and start this row. Okay, now I've got my first 3 rows of 7 all set. I'm going to move this, I want it way out of the way somewhere here. Okay, let's see here. Let's try to get this thing out of the way now. Set that over there. Now, we're going to construct our next set, like before. Put it in there. Move it over. Overlap. Next one. Move it over. Overlap the circles. I'm going to pull back a touch here. Nope. Move this over a bit. There we go. It's a little bit of work. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. It is possible to get this to be offset to where the centers, here, you'll see these little dots right here in the middle, these little 4-part right there, 1, 2, 3, 4 parts right in the center, and you can get this centered on these rugs right in between the plots, here, 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 here. That's what we'll want to do. That's what I'm going to show you how to do next. So one of the things you have to have, you'll notice that when you move a rug, you see how it snaps to certain spaces. It snaps into position. You don't want it to do that. So what we're going to do is to take our tatami mats and we're just going to place them over here so that when I move this rug over it, it stays red and it doesn't snap to position. It's not snapping to position. that allows me to create a glitch that will allow me to align these things better. So put this here. Now put this back up. Gotta have it in my backpack when I do this. Okay. So got that rug up. I've got to pick it up first. That's an important note. Pick it up, and you select it. You move close to it, and you just give it a little twist like that. Now you've got it twisted. You go over here and you twist, and you'll notice that the rugs follow with it. So what you're going to want to do, it is possible to get the positioning of those little circles right in the middle where you want to be. You wanted it right in between the plots. You see right there, there's my little center, a little bit to the left. You can see all those little circles, how they kind of line up right around the edges. Almost there, just up just a tad. And I think I'm pretty well there. So I'm going to right click to release. I can see here, there's a circle, there's a circle, there's a circle, there's a circle. And here's my little circle in the middle. And you can see it's just about perfect, right where I want to be. So let's get our tatami mats. Move those over here. And I want to attach it right to the end of this long blue runner. Take it, move it. The blue runner. Right on the edge there. Right like that. Now, I take the outer tatami mat, just move it out of the way. Okay, now it's important that I move this because these are glitched. So once I move this, set it somewhere else, now this is a permanent fixture. Okay, once I moved it for the first time and placed it. So now, let's put it back into position and I can easily, look at that, easily line that up. Sometimes you've got to face the direction that you want to place here when I'm dealing with this. Okay. You will see that pattern just goes right in the middle, nice and easy. It's just beautiful. You can tell it's very well centered. Then I use my enchanted soil spell, and I go right in the middle there. And here. And I've got this nice, beautifully spaced pattern here, and you can see it's just the tiniest dot in between. You should see just the tiniest dot between each set of plots here. This up, back down, and I'm going to start accelerating the process. I'm going to pause the video so you don't have to sit through all of this. Okay, so I've got that first row. I'm going to flip this around. Should line right up beautifully to face that direction. There. You see how the pattern is just right in the middle. It's a beautiful piece of work. Beautiful. There we go. The first plot. And I'll pause the video here. Okay, good. Now I've got a couple of rows of enchanted soil here. Now, we need to move our template out of the way. There's the offset. Go back to the main template for the regular soil here. Line that up right there. Right there. And this is where we start doing the 5 across row. Regular plots. Just make sure it's lined up. Yep, that's the right spot. And I'm going to do this for both sides. Okay, now I've got my 2 rows of 5 right on the ends here. So I'm going to move my runner, get the other one for the enchanted soil, lay that down, see the pattern right in the middle, place it, and I'm going to do both sides. Okay, here we placed our other row of enchanted soils, moving our blue runner across the top, across the bottom. Alright. Now, need a regular template. Before we were down to 5. Now we need to come down to 3. Right across the middle. Right there. See the little dot lines up with the center. Right there. I'm going to place 3 of these on each side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay, now I've got my 3 here. Across the bottom, 3 across the top. Move this. I'm going to move in my last set of enchanted soils. Put this right in there. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top. Okay, and here we have it. Our completed plots. We will add some finishing touches onto this. We want to put our likes in. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. A total of which should be exactly 69 plots, which is the maximum size that you can have for your large size downpour, your pollination, and your flute ensemble spells. It should fit right in the middle. Yes, it fits rather nicely. Makes for a perfect cast. So we're going to add some finishing touches here. We're going to add our likes, and we are done with our template there. So I'm going to grab that. I can just pick it up. Pick up the blue runner. Done with these templates. Okay. Get some crates here. Right at the end here. Okay. One. At the end. I'm going to take a blue runner, attach it to the end. Do this old school kind of glitch. Put that right there. Good. It's right out over the middle. Then we can take our decorations. Find our little garden gnome. Right about in the middle there. If you even want, you can put your drum out here. Put your egg basket right there. Good. Right on in your garden, in the middle of your garden, so you get maximum coverage for your likes in one position. Good. Then just pick up that crate. That all comes up. Pick up this crate. You're done. Just have to clean house. At this point, what you will want to do, I'm not going to do it yet, but you will want to plant 1 evil magma pea on a regular medium plot and 1 evil magma pea on an enchanted plot. And then you will want to use the cast all spell. You could do it manually, but you want to use the cast all spell twice. 1 for the regular plot, and it will fill all the regular plots, and then do the cast all spell for the enchanted plots, and it'll fill all the enchanted plots. And you should have a nice, compact, beautiful garden. This is William Sunstrider. Thank you very much for watching.